Hi guys, so I am here for a 37-week pregnancy update and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So if you can tell in my voice, I got a cold over the past couple of days and it's kind of like settling out. It tricks me though. Like it will be there and then it goes away and then I feel bad again. And I don't even know where I got this cold from. I wasn't around anyone sick. Don't even know where it came from. So I would have filmed this a little bit earlier, but my body's like, nope, we're resting. So that's what I've been doing. But welcome if you're new to my channel. My name's Teresa and I am due with my very first baby girl named Jaden. She is due December 22nd, which is crazy. So as I'm currently filming this, I'm 38 weeks and 4 days, I believe. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday. So I'm 38 weeks and 4 days. So I'm totally in the home stretch. So it's like any minute, anything can happen. But this is my 37-week update and I will go ahead and get started. I started to do them weekly because I never know when she's gonna be here. Never know. Okay, with her measurements. So I get her measurements off of the Bump app. I love that app so much. I say it every time. So her measurements there. For weight, she is 6.17 pounds and 18.9 inches long, and she's as big as romaine lettuce. As far as symptoms go, so it's been another symptom-filled week. I feel like not as much as last week, but kind of. Things change all the time and it blows my mind. I thought things would kind of like settle down as like it gets closer and closer to my due date. Like it would just be kind of like the same symptoms, but no, like things change like within the hour. It blows my mind. So my biggest one that I experienced during my 37th week is lightning crotch. And I talked about that in my last video, but it literally just feels like a lightning bolt is down there. And it just like feels like she's heavier in my pelvis. And each time though, it gets me so excited because I'm like, is this it? Like, is this it? Is this gonna happen? I don't know. But that has definitely been a huge one that happened during my 37th week. Also, a lot of just like cramping, like period like cramping has been happening. And then I put sleep is no more on my handy dandy notebook. And that is definitely accurate. I just don't get good sleep anymore, but I'm just accepting it and I'm like, this is probably how it's going to be when she's here, and I accept that fully. I really feel like I wake up during the times that she's going to be awake when she's here, because I'm usually awake when she's kicking. I get all excited and I just want to like hang out with her and put my hand on my belly, and John does the same. She's usually always up at like anywhere from like 12 a.m. to 2, like being a little party animal, and she's only awake for like 20 minutes probably. But she's like either hiccuping, kicking, punching, just doing her thing for like 20 minutes, and it's the cutest thing ever. So I've kind of just been going off of her schedule. But beyond that, my dreams, like, they have been insane. Like I have such vivid dreams. And I feel like they're my reality, and it just like takes me through a loop, and I'm awake, and then I like have this bad habit of grabbing my phone to kind of like get me out of my dream, because I will think that I'm still kind of in it. You know when you like come out of a dream that's really intense and then you just still have those feelings like you're in the dream but you're not in the dream, and they just kind of like sit with you. So I've been grabbing my phone and looking at that at nighttime, and it's not good because it keeps me awake because of the light. So I think I'm just gonna start reading and just use like a little like reading light so I don't wake up John, and just read books instead of like being kept awake from my phone light. And then I get overwhelmed by looking at my phone, so it's like it's just a bad habit. I don't know what's worse, being in the crazy dreams or being awake a little bit longer because of my phone. Don't know, but I'm just gonna start reading more books because I do enjoy reading. And then I get, kind of to tag along with that last one, I get really antsy at night. Well, like during that week it was really bad. I was just super antsy. Like I would go to bed and then I'm like, could she come tonight? Like, are these feelings that I'm feeling, are they labor signs? And if you've been pregnant before, I don't know if this is the same for you, but I feel like all my symptoms at night. It's like you're coming, like you're relaxing at the end of the day, laying in bed, and just everything kind of hits you. So that's when I get the most antsy, because I'm like, is this feeling like me going into labor? Is this feeling any sign of her coming? I don't know. So I just get super antsy. And then I put down here that I'm anticipating her arrival, like hardcore. I talked about that in my last video, but really I'm just like, any day now, and I just have to like bring my mind back, relax, and know that she'll come when she comes. And that is like the hardest thing to do. I always like remember talking to like pregnant mamas, and they were like in their last few weeks, and I never realized how just much in anticipation you are. Like, this is a huge life changer, especially for a first-time mom. I mean, for every mom that has a baby, but this is a huge life change. Like, I've never given birth, I've never had a baby, so I'm just learning how to chill out. And then I had a doctor's appointment because I'm going to them weekly now since I hit 36 weeks. And I'm still 1 centimeter, which I kind of felt like I was. Like, John and I were joking around. He's like, watch, like, we're gonna be all excited and then we're gonna go in and she's just gonna be like, you're still the same. I was like, actually, probably. So it's because he came back from working, because we were like, we never know like when she's gonna be here. We don't know. So he came back into town, and I feel like Jaden has calmed down and she's just like, I'll get there when I get there. So I'm still 1 centimeter, but she said, my doctor said I was a little more thinned out. Not by much, but I know that that's not a magic number, that dilation's not a magic number, and labor can happen at any time, but that's where I'm at. I just keep talking to Jaden and I'm like, hey baby girl, whenever you're ready. Like, whenever you're ready. Also, I put down that I just get so full. Like, when I eat, I just get so uncomfortable. I can eat like a couple of bites and then I'm done. So it's definitely been tricky to kind of like go along with my pregnancy cravings and eat, and then realize like I'm so sick I need to lay down. So definitely full, and very uncomfortable, like I was talking about, mainly at nighttime. And I just feel like she has grown. This week especially, my 37th week, I was like, I swear I'm going to be in labor in the next week or so. Things have definitely slowed down now, but my 37th week, I felt like, oh my goodness, she's coming. I just felt so full, that lightning crotch feeling, her dropping, like everything. And then a lot of back aches, and I'm still currently experiencing that, and I'll update you guys more at the end of this 38th week. But definitely more back aches. And then I believe the last thing I am just so grateful for John. He's back in town from working, and he is a godsend. He literally gives me back rubs all the time, and just like, he's just always there whenever I'm just like kind of like moaning. I don't even realize I'm moaning when I'm like falling asleep and just like kind of in pain, just because of like the uncomfortable feeling, because I kind of feel like that part of my brain just gets turned off like when I'm getting ready to go to bed. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like making noises and I didn't even realize how noisy I am. But he'll just like be like rubbing my back when he's like half asleep, or he'll be giving me back rubs, and it's just like the nicest thing ever. I am so grateful for him. I'm like, what did I do to deserve you? I love you so much. It's just so nice, and I'm just grateful for that man. But that's pretty much it for my 37th week. I will give you guys an update, like I said, at the end of my 38th week, which is gonna be this Friday. So today is Wednesday. This Friday, I will be at the end of my 38 weeks and then hitting 39 on Saturday. So leave your guesses below when you think she'll come. Thank you so much, guys, too, for all of the positive comments and this beautiful community. I love talking to you guys. Let me know if you're expecting or trying to conceive or wherever the heck you're at on your journey. I want to know. I'm sending you all my love, all my well wishes, prayers, everything, because this is no joke. Pregnancy is a lot of work. Being a mom is a lot of work. I haven't hit that like mom stage yet, but I will soon. And I am just so grateful for all of you guys that have reached out in support. And thank you for supporting one another. I will show you my belly bump, my bump update, bumperoony. I don't know, guys. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Let me show you that. Getting up takes a minute too. I like groan and moan, and so this is her little mamacita. And I get lightheaded. I'm gonna add that to my list. I get lightheaded a lot. I get like a rush if I stand up fast. But this is her. She's growing and growing, and these are her balloons still from her baby shower. I just don't want to get rid of them. That's with the shirt up. I'm getting a ton more stretch marks, which I didn't start getting them until my around 30 weeks is when they started coming in. But yeah, that's baby girl. My doctor said she still has more room to drop. I feel like she's super low, but I guess she has more room to drop, which is crazy. And that's her from the side. And that's little old me. So she is getting big, and I think it's hilarious because from this cold plus having this big old baby, my breathing, as you can tell, is just kind of not happening. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I have been trying to lessen my time on Instagram, but I still post on my story just little things every once in a while. So go ahead and follow me if you'd like. That's where I'm gonna post when we have little Miss Jaden Earthside. But yeah, that's @_Mother Teresa. And subscribe if you're new, if you want to follow along on my journey, and leave a comment like I've mentioned below, because I totally want to hear from you guys. I just love that part of YouTube and connecting, and I love it. So you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you next time for a 38 week update. Bye, guys.